Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Dengan pelajaran bahasa Inggris bersama Teti Kaniawati. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning, everyone. Okay, welcome back with me to study English with me, Teti Kaniawati from XII-SMAN Babakan. We are going to talk about if conditionals followed by instruction or suggestion. So we can see here, this is for grade 12. Jadi hari ini kita akan belajar tentang penggunaan grammar ya, if conditional yang diikuti oleh instruksi atau menyarankan, atau dengan bahasa lain bisa juga if conditional or suggestion. Okay, we can see here. So for there is dialogue here. Okay, we can see on this bold sentence there is conditional sentence. We can see here the first sentence is if you visit Singapore, don't litter. And then the second one, so in this dialogue we can see here is if you'd like to visit its tourist attraction, please prepare your stamina. And the third one is the using of if conditional for suggestion. There is if you are going to explore the country by public transportation, buy a Singapore tourist pass. Okay, this is talk about if conditional for suggestion. The using of the using sentence of if clause and we followed by we can see here we can use instruction or there is a suggestion. If we see here for instruction, there is a don't litter and also buy a Singapore tourist pass. But there is if clause followed by suggestion, we can see here. If you'd like to visit its tourist attraction, please prepare your stamina. Here we go to you know what is the how to make if conditional followed by imperatives or suggestion. We can see here for the following sentences. Then, like I said to you, for the first one is if you visit Singapore, don't litter. And then the second one, if you'd like to visit its tourist attraction, please prepare your stamina. And the third is, if you are going to explore the country by public transportation, buy a Singapore tourist pass. Okay, we can see here from the three sentences, the use of conditional sentences followed by imperatives, and we can use the if conditional followed by suggestion, or we can say if conditional for suggestion. How to make these sentences is, or the function of this grammar is to order or give suggestion in conditional sentences. Conditional sentences have different purposes. We can see here this on how to make it or structure building. Okay, this is the structure or the pattern. We can use if conditional for followed by an imperative. So the first one is if clause add by an imperative. The sentence is if you are going to explore the country by public transportation, buy a Singapore tourist pass. And then the use of if clause here is mean that the word of there is no subject here, but you go straight into the verb. There is no using of subject in if clause for imperative here. So you using verb here. And the second one is the using of conditional followed by suggestion. Example here, if you visit Singapore, you may not litter. There is the word of suggestion is followed you may, the word of you may, or the word of you should, or maybe the word of why don't you littering? Why don't you not littering? Like that. And if conditional using if clause for following by general truth, there is the word if you don't bring any beverage during your tour, you will be thirsty. You will be thirsty. It means that when you have a tour, uh, we said about prediction of something, we predict of something, and then the followed by the sentence is and the sentence is general truth. It means that you can use or you can add by the sentence using general truth is you will be thirsty. Plus for reminder in Indonesia is mengingat dan mengingatkan. So if you'd like to visit its tourist attraction, you must prepare your stamina. So if we want to the tourist attraction, so we have to or we must prepare our stamina. This is for reminder. And the last one, the using of it plus for and the prediction is for dream or wish. This means that if you have spare money, you can buy delicious chocolate as souvenirs. So the using of this clause, but followed by as a dream or wish of something. The word of dream or wish is you can buy delicious chocolate as souvenir. Okay, and then we go to so this is the example, not the example actually. This is work that I have to that I can give to my student. So if you go to vacation, so you have to someday you will have vacation and using the word of if clause, but you can using by like I have said. You can using by general truth or reminder or using instruction or by using suggestion. That is the word of vacation here. So if you want to have vacation, so what are you going to do with your prediction here? Okay, I think that's all for today. We stop here. Thank you very much for your attention. That's about it was for suggestion. It was for suggestion or followed by instruction. Right.